So you're interested in buying the 144001, are you? Why not buy the Q903 or the A979-B? Maybe you're like me and you're a bit fed up of seeing all the videos saying 18 reasons to buy this car, 362 reasons to own this car. So you want an RC car that can do this. Or you want an RC car that can do this. How about an RC car that you can repair, like this? You can see what's happened is, do you remember that problem bracket from before? Once again, somehow that screw has completely gone. I don't know where that's gone to, and it's just torn the whole thing out. Need to get them out and test them, obviously, but I think they're repaired, and the drive shaft's definitely not catching here. And what usually happens is just one of these pop off. However, it must have just been at the wrong angle. And this hole, all I saw, because I was at the other end of the roof, was this wheel going off, so I assumed that the wheel nut had just come off. Ah, there's some damage that I didn't see before. It's supposed to be straight, like this one, and it's bent. Wow. So let's move over to the drive shaft quickly, because that is most clearly bent. So yes, it can be repaired. That's absolutely brilliant. I thought it was toast when I saw it all ripped off, but apparently not. There you go. So yes, you can repair it if it just gets torn off like that. That's absolutely brilliant. I'm well happy. This car could take so much punishment. Why does everybody not own one of these? I don't get it. And what about an RC car that can almost do this? Look at that. Dear God. Yeah, there's a few bits broken on it, and I believe that that's supposed to be a little bit straighter. Is it hard to maintain?
No.
Is it fast? Is it better quality than these two? Which one of these are best on tarmac? Which one of these is best on gravel? And which one of these jumps the best? Gotta say this one as well.
Ryan Little.
So why would you buy this car rather than these two here? They're pretty similar in price. This is around 70 euros, about 90 euros, and this is somewhere in the middle, around 80, depending on which sites you go to. So why would you buy this one? So I've set up the second camera so I can show you guys in detail my thoughts about these three cars. Now, the A979-B, which is basically the A959-B, is a great little car, but it is pretty much more towards the toy versus this one that is more towards the hobby grade. The reason I say this is plastic chassis, these bumpers are very toy-like. The suspension is air-filled, not very good at all, and the actual suspension mounts itself are not very good. But it's when you get to these parts here, this is the upper suspension tie rod, and this is the steering, and as you can see, look at that flex, and you can't adjust them. So straight off the bat, the wheels are pointing outwards and you can't do anything about that. So unfortunately, this is more toy grade. I mean, look at the rears, look at that flex on that, absolutely terrible. Then you move over to the Shalolongi Q903, which is the 901, 902, just with a different shell. And you know, it's pretty much the same here. There's no metal chassis, air-filled shocks. These uprights, while they feel just as flexible, I've crashed, banged, walloped, jumped and had no issues with it whatsoever. So if you're looking for just an off-roader, this is a good alternative to the 144001. I do like it a lot. It is very cool. Not keen on that sound, but you know, that's nothing too serious. Again, there's no adjustments that can be made on the steering, and to me that instantly goes over to toy grade rather than a hobby grade. It costs minute amounts of cents, pence, whatever to get these things adjustable, and I don't understand why they've not done that. It's got a smaller motor than both of those, and it's only got a 1000 milliamp battery in this when you get it out of the box. But for pure bashing, having a little bit of fun, great. Do you see that bounce? Love it. There you go. Now, when you consider that this is smack in the middle price-wise of these two, and let me tell you, also going down in price because of the new version of this that has come out, you can see it's got a lot going for it. Straight off the bat, metal chassis, very cool indeed. You've got oil-filled shocks, metal. You've got the metal tie rods, and most importantly, adjustable steering arms. Again, there as well, it can be adjusted. It's fast as hell. Well, they're all fast as hell, I'll be honest with you. This is fast as hell, and you lose control instantly because you can't steer it in a straight line. This one's fast as hell and just bounces around because of the suspension. This one's fast as hell, but it can be very, very well controlled. Now, one of the reasons that I'm creating this video again, I have done a sort of buy this before video, but I'm doing this one now, is because they have improved the quality of it, believe it or not. There was a point of about a couple of months ago where the quality was going badly downhill. People were complaining right, left and centre. But I've recently bought this. I've had it now for, I believe, 3 weeks. And the first job that I did was take the differentials at the front and rear out to grease them. And to my surprise, they already had grease in them, which was absolutely brilliant. The other thing was that when you get these out of the box, you had to go around and tighten absolutely every bolt and screw. To my surprise, not only have they tightened them all correctly, but like for example, these two here now have thread lock on because they've realised that they're weak points on the car that needed fixing. So out of the box, this is more hobby grade than what the other two are. So, would I recommend this as a Christmas gift for your children or for yourself, of course? It is a great entry into our hobby, and you can tell that due to the amount of people that are on the Facebook groups and forums. It's a great moddable car. Lots of people adding bigger motors, bigger ESCs into it and whatnot. It's something that, as you've seen by the intro of this video, I have beaten the absolute crap out of ours. The previous two. The last big jump, the 15 meters down, it did not survive, but it only did not survive because the chassis was bent because of the front impact. The motor was also completely destroyed, but that's hardly surprising, the rate that it went down. But everything else, these have been 45-degree bent, and I bent them back into shape. I ripped out ball joints and just screwed them back in. Everything has been repairable rather than replaced, which is fantastic when you're thinking about buying one of these for the first time. If you're new into the hobby, the last thing you want to have to do is buy lots and lots of parts, because then it's going to be off the road for far too long, and that's not what you want. So this is the one, in my honest opinion, out of all three of them, that you should be looking at for a Christmas gift for your kids. Now, there is a slightly longer version of this just being released called the 124019. Do I recommend it? Not right now, and there's a good reason for that. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4 versions in, and they've only just started to improve the quality, which is what I just explained to you. The new one coming out, who knows where the quality is going to be. It could be fantastic and it could be horrible. So I suggest you go for this one, get into the hobby, start to have some fun, and then you can always buy the 124019 in the future. So, I hope you like this video. If you do, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel, and obviously hit that little notification bell so you're alerted of new videos. Have a great day, take care of yourselves, bye bye.